Money is a topic that certainly interests almost everyone.
We made it! We're rich! Rich!
As the saying goes, money supposedly does not bring happiness, but it's still better to cry in a Ferrari than in an old Ford. After these few sentences, as you probably expect, the main topic of the episode will be money, and more precisely, how to earn more money. And it's not about side missions, because there are many occasions where we can earn more. Nah, we are talking about storyline. Yeah, you heard it right. In this episode, we will present some missions in Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City where we will receive a cash bonus for performing certain additional activities. We will also add that it is not about any glitches and bugs, but simply about doing some additional things, often less obvious, in order to get a specific bonus. As an example, there's a mission called the Fuzzball in GTA 3, which we do for a pimp and in which we have to deliver a few ladies to the old abandoned school. Our goal is to get 4 prostitutes, but if the player decides to drop off more girls, he will receive an extra $500 for each additional lady, which will give a total of $2,000. Summarizing what has been said, today's episode will be devoted to those cases. By the way, if any of you are looking for a quick method of getting rich in GTA 3 and GTA Vice City, take a look at 2 tricks one by one. In the case of GTA 3, use replays during the firefighter mission. While in GTA Vice City, Cone Crazy mission is the real deal. Thanks to those methods, you can become a millionaire in a matter of minutes. Anyway, let's move on to the missions in GTA 3, in which Rockstar gave us a chance to earn more money. Although, to be honest, we don't really know why, because as we know very well in GTA 3, players didn't have too many expenses to cover. Just 2 story missions that require us to have a certain amount of money. Besides that, we can spend the money on getting armed in ammunition, or purchasing a car bomb in one of 8Ball's garages around Liberty City. Nevertheless, Joey Leone gives us a few opportunities to earn some extra money. A good example is the mission called Cipriani's Chauffeur. We have to take Tony Cipriani to the laundry because he needs to pick up protection money. After a misunderstanding occurred and Tony did not get along with the owners due to the presence of the Triad, the player has to escape Chinatown and drive to Cipriani's restaurant as soon as possible. While escaping from the laundry, 4 Triad members will appear, 2 from the building and 2 from the street. If we decide to kill them, our account balance will increase by $2,000. Joey's next assignment of this type is called Dead Skunk in the Trunk. Our task is to get rid of the body of a certain number of the Forellis who tried to play a tough guy. The mission does not turn out to be so simple because in the parking lot and at the entrance to the tunnel leading to the marina at Callahan Point, there are Forellis waiting in sentinels. The game would expect the player to run away from them and successively destroy the Manana with the corpse in the crusher. But as it turns out, we can simply kill those irritating bastards. For destroying 1 Forelli car, we will receive a bonus of $5,000, so we can get a total of $10,000 for both. Joey's final quest, called The Getaway, also gives the player opportunity to earn more cash. However, the matter looks a bit more complicated due to the fact that the game randomly gives a different scenario. It is about the number of members of the Leone Mafia who survived the bank robbery. Depending on how many mobsters survive, the player will receive a different payment. If only 1 guy survives, we will receive $10,000. However, if 2 Leones will stand on their feet, we get $20,000, and so on. To be honest, this way of rewarding players seems kind of odd because, in reality, we would receive more money if there's less people. That's because there will be less people to give a cut of the loot. Now we move on to one of the employers whose threads do not push the plot forward. That is the boss of the Diablos, El Burro. Here, we have 2 missions where we can additionally get rich. The first is the mission Trial by Fire, where we are to take revenge on the Triads on behalf of El Burro and his precious memorabilia losses. The mission is very interesting because it has the form of a rampage, where Rockstar decided to significantly help the player in its completion. Namely, when we are near Little China Park, we can see a group of Triad members in the basketball court. We can take advantage of it and kill all members who are standing there and are the only Triads hostile to us, by the way. This action will result in getting an additional $6,000 into our wallet. The same applies to the last mission for El Burro called Big and Veiny. This time, we have to recover pornographic magazines and kill the person responsible for this mess. Interestingly, we don't have to collect all the magazines, so many of them can be safely skipped. However, if we are extremely meticulous and collect all the magazines, El Burro will pay us $10,000, which is, after all, a good amount of money. Tony Cipriani in the final version of the game has no cash bonuses for us, but thanks to the leaked game files from the mobile version, it turns out that we also had to get something from him. We are talking about the mission The Pickup, where, as the name suggests, we are to collect protection money from Mr. Wong's laundromat. Unfortunately, it turns out to be a Triad ambush, and we have to get rid of all opponents and bring the money back to Tony. Surprisingly, according to the mission script, originally Triad members were meant to only be optional victims. For each member of the Triad, we could receive a $500 bonus and consequently earn $3,000. As a curiosity, it is worth noting that the script is mentioning the Thongs, not the Triads. This clearly suggests that this gang was supposed to be called that name earlier in the beta or alpha stage. Following the theme of the video, it's high time to leave Portland and go to Staunton Island, where we can also find some missions that have hidden bonuses. King Courtney's first mission, Bling Bling Scramble, is to win an unusual race across Staunton Island. Presumably, you need to earn at least 5 points with favorable conditions on the part of the opponent to complete this mission, for which you receive $5,000. The number of points corresponds to the number of thousands of dollars in the prize. So, if you try to get more than 5 points, you can even win $15,000 if you get all the checkpoints. Of course, getting 10 additional points and achieving the maximum score is extremely difficult, but getting 10 points, for example, is completely realistic. The last mission from Kenji Kaisen, brother of Asuka Kaisen, also allows us to earn some money. First of all, we have to kill at least 8 spank dealers from the Uptown Yardies. However, if we want to earn much more, for each additional Yardie, we will receive a bonus of $1,000. So, you can earn a lot of money, but you need a lot of dexterity and luck, really. The last mission in GTA 3, where you can earn more, is the last mission for Ray Machowski, called Marked Man, where we have to safely take Ray to the Francis International Airport. As you know, after reaching the place, we will be directed to the garage owned by Ray, where we will receive a multitude of rewards for help. For the mission itself, we get $20,000. But in the garage, we can find a money file with a value of another $20,000. So don't forget to take it as well. Time to fly to sunny Vice City. Unfortunately, the creators did not give us so many missions where we can earn some extra money. Not to mention, the bonuses themselves are quite poor. The first mission for Umberto Robina, called Stunt Boat Challenge, is an example of such a mission. Although we are originally asked to complete the boat course on time, there are some scripted events during the mission that may be of interest to us. For example, there is a moment when we jump over a part of the Leaf Links Island where 2 male golfers and female golfers meet. If we decide to kill the male golfer to the left of us, just in front of the hill, we will receive a bonus of $100. Yes, it is a little, but always something, right? The next quest where you can earn extra money is the first mission for Phil Cassidy, called Gunrunner. Our job is to collect weapons from the people of a Mexican arms dealer and destroy the trucks. After we collect the first weapons, the player will be constantly attacked by the allies Pedro Garcia, the arms dealer we mentioned earlier. They will ride on Fagio scooters and shoot us with machine guns. If we decide to kill them, we can get a $100 bonus for each. Unfortunately, it is not known 100% how much money we can get this way. During many tests for the PC platform, we managed to get a $700 bonus in total, which means that only 7 members were counted by the game. And then later, for unknown reasons, we no longer received the bonus. If any of you would like to see for yourself how many extra dollars you will receive in this mission, we would be grateful if you let us know in the comment section. The last mission known to us in GTA Vice City where we can earn more is one of the tasks from the protection ring called Bar Brawl. We have to teach DBP Security a lesson so that the Front Page Cafe business pays protection money to us, not them. We have a couple of people from that company to kill on foot and 2 on motorcycles. It is worth noting that a Securicar will be chasing you while you'll be going after security guards on PCJ 600s. If you destroy the vehicle, you will receive a total of $1,000. It is possible that there may be many more missions of this type in GTA Vice City, but we have only presented those that we know about. If you know of any other missions in GTA Vice City where you can earn more, and they are not mentioned here, be sure to write them down in the comment section. Take care and see you soon!